make it into diamond, but then gets holds. Claims will get holds or that stop the claim from processing if there's some uncertainty on how the claim should be processed. The system will put holds on it, and our systems provide that workflow for claim holds and claim exceptions. So it's kind of like the broken claims come to our systems, and people use our systems to fix those claims and get them back into diamond. That's really the goal, is to deal with these claim exceptions and get them into diamond so the claims process correctly. And we also have some automation. Some of those claim corrections or repairs are automated. And other good thing, so Quest application is older technologies. It's been around since the late 1990s. We call it Quest Power Builder. It was written in the Power Builder programming language, and it's very old technologies. And the claims workflow application is a separate application. It's newer, and it was going to be the replacement for Quest, and it is written in React and Java, Spring Boot, so all the newer technologies. And so we've got these two applications, and we were, like I said, migrating. We were going to retire Quest, move all the functionality to Claims Workflow, and that was going to be the new application. But then we heard that the Florida Blue wanted to have some new tool called Enterprise Workflow, and you'll hear it referred to as EWOC. You may have already heard of it, but I was just referring EWOC as like enterprise-wide workflow. And so now we think that we are going to be migrating Quest functionality and Claims Workflow functionality, somehow integrate that with this EWOC system. So I do see, and we put the business cases for continuing the migration of all this Quest functionality. We want to retire Quest. It's on these old technologies. So we really want to move that functionality to Claims Workflow and then plug it into EWOC. I think it's the approach. And we've created business cases for next year, and it's going to be a 3-4 year effort once all that gets approved. And so we are hoping that gets approved, and if it does, we're going to have a ton of work next year. And at some point, this old Power Builder Quest application has to get approved because it's just so old. The technologies it's on have become vulnerable, and kind of we have a security risk with some of these old technologies. So that's kind of high level what we're doing here on Quest. Trying to think of anything else. Did you have any questions for us?
Not at this moment, Patrick, but it was almost like similar to my the project that I did, like this RDMS application that we were building, and it's going to retire like few applications, ECM, CCR. I can understand like how the way it works. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. And and we know Mohan, your husband, he's been in this space for many years. I work closely with him on several other projects, and he also knows a lot about Quest, and I think over the years has some ideas. So
he gave me some high level overview.
Okay, very good. And it looked like, Satya, you were finding some documentation to send to Janavi so she can start looking at some of that.
Yesterday, I sent few documents back to DIG. She can start viewing those documents.
Yes. Okay. I'm just trying to think, because you've already finished Janavi, you've already finished any CBTs and trainings and such, right?
I finished one, and I see only like another one. Just that's the only one that I see here. So, are there any more than this?
Let me stop sharing. Actually, I did. Can you? Let me see again your screen. Sorry.
Yeah, it's. Are you able to see my screen?
Let me check. Yes, I can see it now.
Mm-hmm.
So learning assignment checklist, guidewell contingent. Okay. Yeah, that must be the only one. Because if you scroll up, it would say like required training or something. No. Okay. schedule, development plan. Okay, go back down. Normally it would just say required
Ah,
training, but they
sorry.
call that the section.
Uh,
Yeah. This is the only one,
okay.
I think.
Yeah.
And what I can do is I fairly frequently run the report for outstanding training, and it basically just for everybody that reports to me, it'll go check and it'll tell me if any outstanding training. So I will run that this morning. And I'll make sure that this is the only one that comes back is this one.
Yeah. These are all the CPTs that I already took.
Yes. Yeah, that fraud, Medicare compliance, fraud, waste, and abuse. That was the most recent one that other team members had to complete. So, okay, very good, very good. So I think just that one, and you could maybe finish that in the next day or so.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. What else? I'm trying to think what else. Satya, Swati, can you think of anything else?
No, Patrick. Yeah, we'll schedule one meeting afternoon, then we'll give the overview of the quest and our plan. We'll share some documents.